Hi guys, this is just a quick video to show you how I made my Silver Sceptre cover. Basically I went to a material shop and I asked for material that cover chairs or kitchen chairs or that width, and it's about 2 mil thick. It was €12 for a metre of it, so I reckon I'll get about 15 covers, maybe 20 covers out of it, or I can use it for something else as well. As you can see in the slides, it's a nice red colour, so I just put this together just to show you. There's probably other ways you can do it, but this is the way I done it, and I actually done this 45 minutes before I went to a show. I just got to my head I wanted a proper cover for my sceptre, so I went ahead. I had the material and I had done this, and then I brought it to the show and it went down a storm. So yeah, I'm going to make another one just to have a backup. I'll probably purchase another Silver Sceptre after I get a few more magic tricks as well. So I'll be going in detail through all the slides. You can just see them quickly flashing up here. So there's no real skill involved in this. It's just simple. All you need is a biro, a scissors, material, and some thread and a needle, and about 40 minutes to do it, maybe 30 if you're good at sewing. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's start off with the underside of the material. I have a scissors, a biro, and the original crappy cover that comes with your Silver Sceptre, plastic stuff that falls to bits after one use. So what I do is I start off by I place the plastic cover on top of the inside of the material flat, and I just mark it out with a biro. Simple as that. Make sure that it doesn't move, just hold it down with your hand and just mark around the edges of it. And this is what you see here when you take your template away. You should have two identical opposing images marked out on the material. Then it's just a matter of getting your scissors and just cutting just along the outside of the line. Now you don't have to be 100% precise. You can always fix it up after, but just take your time, try a nice even cut all the way down like in the picture. And here you see I have cut either side of the cutout, and the nice red colour that is going to be my cover. What I've done next to make it a bit easier to cut the end is I just cut off straight across, just cut off the end and then cut into it. Just easier when it's away from the rest of the material. Anything that makes it easier is good. And when you finish cutting it out, the end of your cover should just look like that. What I've done next to make sure the end of the cover was nice and rounded off, I just folded it over and sandwiched the two bits together, and I just trimmed off a nice oval shape so it's nice and even, and should be ready to go then. For starting off the sewing, what I'd done was I started from the inside, so the knot would be on the inside, as you can see here, and then I closed it over and then I started sewing, so you wouldn't have a little knot hanging around on the end that might catch on something. And here you can see I just kept the two ends tight together as I sewed it, kept it pinched tight and just sewed it up. This is where I ran out of thread, so I just tied it off here. You won't even see that knot when you're holding it. That's in a fairly close up picture, so I just tied it off and started again on the next bit. And again, like at the very beginning, we start from the inside so we don't have a knot sticking out, just like the very beginning. And after starting from the inside, I went back a stitch or two just to make sure that there wasn't going to be any loose bits or anything, and it should be nice and firm. And continued on then. After going back about a stitch or two, I just continued up the side of it then. For this part we needed double stitching, so I went back down about 3 or 4 stitches, up and down about 2 or 3 times, and then I looped over. I went over instead of just straight up and down. I went over about 2 or 3 times as well, just give it a bit of extra strength. And that's basically your Silver Sceptre done. Now if it's not quite even like in the picture here, well, there's an easy way to fix that. You just place it flat, push it down flat, and get your scissors and just trim across the top. And that's it. That's your Silver Sceptre cover done. And that's my Silver Sceptre cover ready to go. Just about to put it into my magic bag and head off to do the gig, where it went down a storm and it worked absolutely perfectly. So I might get some red marker and just go around the edges of it just to make it all red, or I might just leave it as it is and do another one and with the red and see what that looks like. But yeah, I hope this was helpful to some of you, and for €12 basically I have a cover for a Silver Sceptre that hopefully will last a long time. Okay, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped some of you. Okay, cheers.